Okay. We are in a new world called... We just finished Clone. Clone was very interesting, involving clone boxes. This is a world called Transfer. Oh, this is not a new world. We did a lot of the levels in this world. Transfer is about moving from one Parabox into another because they're like adjacent to each other. So like there's a lot of rules here with how transfer works. When I move from this Parabox, this dark blue Parabox, to the green Parabox below me, like the squares don't line up exactly, but you kind of know, like here obviously you're gonna go to the center, but here you go to the top, here you go to the bottom. How does that work? And then here you have like, this one goes to the left, and this one is really weird where like you go up and then you go down, or you go up and then you go down, and it goes into different, like this square you go up, it goes into that square, but then when you come down, you don't come back down into the same square that you went up in. Okay, so we are rescuing this square that we pushed down into here, pushing this over this way, and then coming up this way to push it down into this square. Then this one was like using this border to separate these squares that were not separate before, but now they're separate. Cool. We already beat that level, so that was just a review. Now we're getting into super hard stuff. Okay. Shoot, I have no idea how to approach this. So basically the idea is like, it gets eaten. So like, what if I have it up on this corner and then we try to walk this way? It doesn't go in. But what if I do like this and then do... Oh, what the heck happened there? What was that? It ate that thing. What? Even though this box on the right, the Parabox on the right, the teal one, is so much bigger and it's outside. It's so much bigger than the brown Parabox and it's outside. It still goes in that order. When I try to push the brown Parabox to the right, it will first try to push it into the big Parabox, which cannot be done, and then it'll try to eat the Parabox, which can be done. They get eaten. So how do we use this exactly? Whoa! Oh, that's a clone. Oh. Oh. I did not realize that's a clone of the dark blue Parabox. Okay, so we'll enter here. Okay, let me see. Huh. Okay, I need to imagine some sort of setup where I can get into this box. It should involve a transfer of sorts. The transfer should be something like this that allows me to, like, I need to get into the brown Parabox while the brown Parabox is in this position without eating this. How is that possible? Oh, okay. No, we go the other way. No, this works. We go this way. We push the blue into the brown, and then we use the clone to get into the blue without pushing the blue around. Ah, okay. We're figuring things out. What is this? Holy. Aw. What? Something like this? No. Apparently not. What about... So that could work as long as we could get into the box now, but I can't really get in the box now. Right? Like, what did I just do? I want like this, but if I get it like this, how do I enter the yellow / how do I enter the brown Parabox without pushing it around? I can't. I need to use this barrier to my advantage. It wouldn't really make a difference if this was inside this, right? Would it? What if I... Whoa, what just happened? I ate the teal box with the dark blue box. I still can't get in. What if it was... I mean, there's no way it's just as simple as... There's no way it's just as simple as this. Like, I can't get into this box from either of these two squares. So it has to be... Like, there's only one setup that lets us in. Right? I think there's only one setup that lets us in, and that setup is... That setup is like this. If we get in the yellow box now, we can exit to the left and transfer. But I don't see how we can work backwards from this step either. There's no way in to this yellow box. I'm missing something for sure. I feel like we're definitely missing something. I'm gonna have to come back to this one. I think that one was one that would get stuck on for a long time. Let's go to these first. What are these? Not the ASCII thing that I thought it was gonna be. There's some like recursion going on here. So they're recursive of each other. There's a clone box in here that clones the other one. Okay, so we need to get... What the heck? How do we... This is so trippy, yeah, Dangerston. How do we get these purple boxes out from the edge? Oh, okay, simple. We put it on the edge like that, and then we come down, and that pushes this one off the edge. Cool. And then I think we need this one like this. One more. And then this we push up. Here we go. Push them off the edge by using their clones. That one's easy. Kind of. Can't. Go. That one is done with that maneuvering. We push that out, and then push it back into this square. Then push it there, then push it there. Ooh. Next level. There are 4 squares that need to go into this parabol. What? But now how do I... Ah! Now how do I push this? Did you ever get to discussing the subreddit thread? No, I didn't, Mr. Skywalker. I forgot. I wonder if there's much discussion on it at all. There might not be, because I made the thread when it's like 2 AM European time. There's only 2 comments on it. Yeah, only 2 people commented on it, so there's not that much to discuss. Can you link it? Sure. It's... Thanks, you're welcome. How do I get this? No, it tries to eat that first. I guess that's okay. Maybe? Maybe it's actually okay. Yeah, this looks like it might be okay. So how do I get one of them into this square? Hi. Hmm. Okay. So here's my conundrum. When I have this destination square in a corner, I can get 3 out of the 4 filled. Whichever corner I choose, the one that is... There's going to be one of them that doesn't work. It looks like the bottom left one is the one that always doesn't work. So if I do this, and then push it over... Oh, whoa, how did I do that? I'm trying to understand how I did that. So when it's in the top left, like, it's always the bottom left corner that I can't get in. If I go up, it tries to go into the bottom right. If I go left, it tries to go to the top right, sorry. Same thing if I try to approach from this way. So what I did was I used a transfer to push this one into the hard to get one. And then ate one of the yellow boxes, went back into this box through this side so we don't eat another one, and then go in here and then push the yellow box back in here. It's really trippy. I don't feel like I fully understand how that worked, but it has to do with priority of the transfer, whether you go into the top row, or left column, right column. Solve the even side puzzles. What is even side? We don't need to get boxes anywhere in this one. We just need to get ourselves to the end. All we need to do is get into this Parabox. Somehow that looks more difficult than... looks quite difficult to get in here. Obviously, we can't just go this way because it's not lined up in the center. If we go this way, I need to have some sort of transfer, right? I need to have some sort of transfer like this, but I already need to be in this box. So one thing I could do is something like... There's 2 of the... Wait, are any of these clones of each other? Damn. If it was a clone, it would be relatively easy. So, like, if I did something like this, right? One idea would be like this, and then I could come through, but I can push it right now. If I could transfer like this, I would just win. But right now, I can push it. Okay. So I think we need to go, like, here? Something like this. Get this in here. And then just get these in here as well. But I'm gonna be able to eat these. There's gonna be a problem here that I'm gonna be able to eat these. I almost have it. I think I almost have it. If I do it like this, I can't eat or push into anything. And if I do it like... Oh, I almost got it. Okay, so I think it's gotta be like this. That has to be there. That has to be there so that they cannot be pushed or eaten. And then this is here. This goes in. This goes in. I go in. I push this out. This there. And now I can transfer. Because nothing can be eaten. Nothing can be pushed. Everything is in a line in that 5-space row. That's pretty tricky. I like that one. So, what about this one? What about this one? This can be pushed in. Can be pushed in. This thing, this little knob here in the top center, it's something that could help us because it means that this cannot eat. This cannot eat that. How do we use that to our advantage? Really do not see how. If all three of these paraboxes, notice the little gap in the yellow squares. I know, I see right here, right? Yeah, we have to use that obviously. I'm just saying, like, if all three of these paraboxes are in the same layer, like they are now, it's impossible, right? Because I can't transfer from this to here, and I also can't transfer from this to here. So it has to be a nested parabox. And this being inside this doesn't make any difference. It has to be this one nested inside this in this position. And then this here. And see here, now that thing lines up, but I don't know how we're gonna do that. Like, this was the conclusion that I came to last time too, was that it had to be this inside here in this position. Like this. But how do I get myself into the yellow parabox now? Because I can't... I don't think I can get myself in there. If I go up, it'll get pushed up, and then it's not lined up. And even if I could get myself into the top left square, I wouldn't be able to push down, because I wouldn't be able to go down into the yellow box, because it would just then push downwards. What if it's like here? Doesn't really help. What if... Okay, wait. Whoa. What if this was in here like this? And then this was here. Oh. It's actually much easier than I thought. That... Yeah, Dangerous Din. This works. Glad I saw it first before I read your comment, though. I got tunnel vision last time into the yellow being inside the blue, but it's actually the teal inside the blue. Okay, nice. We finished this world. We're in a world called Open. Open. New mechanic. So there's recursion. Yeah, I don't want help. Thanks. There's recursion. And the bottom side is open, so I have nothing to push. Like, I have no wall to stabilize this thing so that I can go down. Yeah, I will ask for help if I'm stumped. So this is infinite. That's not good for us. The only wall that I have... The only wall that I have open... What the heck? Wait, what if I did this? What? What's happening here? I'm moving down, which is pushing... I'm moving down, which is pushing the orange box outside, which is then pushing it like a new one out. What's happening? Where is my guy going when I move down? I should be going into the same box that the orange box is going, but I'm getting like pushed over to the left. Okay. I don't know if it's some weird thing like that, because traditionally this doesn't make a lot of sense. What if I push this into here? That doesn't really make a difference either. Huh, this is the first level? You could go this level, but this level is probably going to be harder. It's the same concept. This first level should be the easiest, simplest concept. That's the same concept, but like turned up a notch when it's not in the center. Why is this thing here? This thing's gotta be here for a reason. Oh, yeah, like that. Okay. You put the recursion next to that so that it makes a fake wall to the bottom. And then we can go down. Okay. Okay, and now this one doesn't have that peg. But this one has this, which is a problem because I can't go down now. We do that, right? And then we can use transfer to come down. Okay. So, a couple things. We need to make a fake wall. Fake wall at the bottom of, at the edge of this world that we're in. This recursive world that we're in. Oh. It's gonna have to be like this at some point. Oh. Oh my god. So what did we do here? We pushed these two because there's nowhere in this box, this blue box, there's nowhere where we can get a bottom border. We need to push them into this Parabox in order to get the bottom border. And then once we get the bottom border, we come out and we do recursion into this. Challenge level. Always missing the bottom border. We need to use this square. This square is going to be important. I think. But how? I think we need to get these two into... Well, I mean... These don't line up. What happens if I just put this here? Oh, I mean, if I put this here, I can push down on this, but I can't enter it because it's not lined up straight. In order to transfer into this orange box, I have to have it like this somewhere. Hide my control decks. Do you prefer Cosmos version or non-Cosmo version? I think non-Cosmo version is more power. Cosmo version has more consistency, more thinning. And non-Cosmo version has like graveyard hate, which is nice. It's mainly got like an extra... Non-Cosmo version has like an extra lock. And it has the Xavier Lemons. And it has the Parasite. Like those cards, Lock, Lemons, Parasite, are replacing Cosmo Highwayman package, right? And Truffle plus Oblock Sage. Did it play Truffle? No, it doesn't play Truffle. So it's like Oblock Sage plus a bunch of 6s becomes Cosmo plus a bunch of 5s. But you also, what do you get in return for that? You get a Lacerate. The Parasite's in both decks. You get a Lacerate. Yeah, the non-Cosmo version is better against greedy stuff. Cosmo version is more point slam. A little bit more point slam, but a little less like control and a little less graveyard hate. It's got more thinning, but it also requires you to draw better in round 1. It's like kind of weird. Okay. Yeah, give the non-Cosmo version a try. I do like that. I'm confused. Wait. Oh. Wait. Well, now I can't get in at the very end, though. I can't get this out either. Wait. Okay, how about this? What if we go in this way? And then we go in this way. No. What? We seem kind of close. I love these games until they get so mind messy. Yeah, Larry. We seem kind of close. So close, yet so far. Like, what would I need here? This is not that close. I would need this thing to come back out. So do I even need that there? I don't even need that there then, right? Let's do this. And then I just need this to be lined up like this. But I need a bottom layer. I need something at the bottom to block. Now I can transfer. Maybe? Maybe I can't even transfer. I don't know. Maybe I can't transfer. Even if I couldn't push this down, I probably can't transfer. I remember watching you playing Baba. Yes, this is very similar vibes to Baba as you. How am I supposed to use that little thing? Oh wait. Okay, actually, I want to ask so many questions, but it's half backseating. If you're asking questions just about the basic mechanics, or like the mechanics of the game, I would not consider that backseating. Let's do this. It's kind of something. Okay. Okay, wait. Let's do this. Easy. Oh, yeah, we got it. So, how do I explain how this works? So we can enter now, because there's a transfer going on here. How do I explain this? So, okay, we have to use this bottom border. You see how the main problem in all these levels of this world so far is that there's a missing border on the bottom side of this level. There's a missing border on the bottom side of this level, so I can't like enter from the top. Because when I try to enter something, a Parabox from the top side, I have to push it down. And it pushes it down, there's no border to block it from being pushed down, then I will never enter, I'll just keep pushing it downwards. So we have to use this square to serve as a bottom border. So that's why originally I had this idea, to serve as a bottom border, right? And now, like, this would have been solved if the entrance to this orange box was in the center of the box. But it's not center, it's off center. So that throws another layer into the wrench of things. So in order to get into here, we need to do a transfer. We have to transfer like this, where the orange box is adjacent to the recursive Parabox, the blue Parabox, and then we can enter like this and move down into it. So now, but the first priority is to push the orange box down. When we try to move down, the first priority is to push it down. The second priority is to see if the orange box can eat something behind it. It can't, because there's no opening on the bottom side of the orange Parabox. And then the third priority is to transfer into the orange Parabox. But we can only transfer if we can't do the first two priorities, which is push or eat. And right now we can push because there's nothing blocking the orange Parabox from the bottom side. So the solution here is to get both of these into the green tunnel at the bottom of the green tunnel, put the green tunnel in here. So now we have that adjacency, and the green tunnel fits two boxes into the place of one box. Both these Paraboxes are squished into this one cell space, which allows it to be having an artificial bottom border. We need to use the green slicer to consume our boys into one box, something like that. I will be right back. 1 minute. Okay. We're back. La 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 la. We've got this in a corner. This box is missing 2 borders to the right and to the bottom. I need this to be blocked to the bottom. And then we need 2 boxes. We need a box here and a box here. And a box inside this. Okay, so let's do this first. Go in here, get this box in position. But now the problem is the problem is, like, once we do that, we lose this orange box to the bottom border, and we can no longer get the orange box out. Is that green box a clone box? No, it is not. It is just a different color. If it was clone, it would be like a transparent or lighter shade of an existing shade. So, like, once we do this, I can't get this back. That is a real problem. This is giving Inception vibes. Oh, it's very much Inception vibes. I'm trying to eat that. Oh. That kind of makes sense. Okay. I think this idea kind of works. Maybe? It doesn't really work. Because I'm still... The orange box needs to be inside the blue box. Not inside the green box. Oh, we do it like this. The green box, because it's not a fully open border, we can use the partially obstructed top border of the green box as a bottom border of the blue box. So we can enter like this without losing this box to the... Without losing this box to the oblivion, to the void, and then move it back here. And then we've got enough boxes to fill all of our requirements. Nice. I was just thinking about using the upper lift of a barrier to push inside. Nice. Okay, we have a lot of stuff going on here. Okay, so we've got the brown layer where we need 3 boxes. We've got the blue layer, and then the green layer, and then the brown layer again. Okay, okay. Are we good? I think we're good now. Blue layer, a green layer, and a brown layer, all within a brown layer. And so that's 3 boxes, Inception, satisfying our 3 box requirement. Woohoo! Okay. So this looks very similar, but it's gonna be a twist. We've got, sorry, all right, hold on. We've got a brown layer, a blue layer, and a green layer, and a brown layer. So 3 layers again. So what's the problem? Where's the exit? Oh, the exit is in blue. That's the problem. The exit is in blue and not in brown. The exit, when it was in brown, it was easy because we could just exit the small parabox into the big parabox. So we need to... Okay. So I believe we need to get the blue box into the middle and then exit brown and then go this way and do the last push. We do the last push while we're still in the blue box and don't require any transfers. And then we can go to the exit. Because once we do the last push, we cannot transfer anymore between the different color boxes. There. How many layers until the whiteboard comes out to track the timeline? 4 boxes now. 4 boxes. We have a brown layer, a green layer, a purple layer? A brown layer, a purple layer, a blue layer, and a green layer. Okay. And where's the exit? The exit is in the blue layer. So the blue layer needs to end up here or here. Oh man, okay. The blue layer needs to end up here or here. So now green is gone. Green is kind of gone. And now it's just blue, purple, brown. Blue, purple, brown. So I need to push the brown layer out of the purple layer. Wait. What? Oh. Wait. Oh, shoot. If I push the brown layer out of the purple layer better be in the right position. I think I need to do this first. Oh, but now I can... Wait. But now I can no longer enter the blue layer because there's nothing in the blue layer. So it's kind of... We kind of want to do something like this, but I need to be in the blue layer. Visualizing this loop hurts, yeah. So brown is inside purple. If we push brown out of purple, we are now in blue. I need purple. Okay, we've separated purple now. Purple is donezo. And then now we put green in that position, and we need to get blue out into here. That's fine. And then we exit blue, and we go here. That's done. Okay. Okay. We did it. Whew. Boom. We have three boxes. 3 boxes that need to all go into a certain position. Glad you're the one on controls, thank you. So maybe something like... Aww. How is this gonna work? Like, we want to obviously push something... Like, the idea is to push this into that. And then... I don't know. Huh. Like, the blue box will end up there, and then we need to get this teal box or this green box down off of the top border and put it here, and then put this here, and then we win. Okay, so it's simple. It's simple. We just gotta put this and this both into the brown Parabox. Put the brown Parabox here so that we can utilize this top edge to get this in and then push this out and then go boom. Done. Because the problem was that like this spot right here, I wanted to use this spot, right, to push this blue box into the green box, but there's not enough verticality because if I put the blue box here, I can't get under it to push it up into the green box. This type of level looks easier than the last ones, yeah. And then here, something similar, perhaps? Except this only has two boxes that I need to fill. I can lose one of these boxes if I need to. But this orange box has blockers on the side. Oh, I'm a genius. Let's go. So we basically push this orange box back and forth, left and right, to change which side we have access to. Do we have access to the top side or do we have access to the bottom side? And then by changing the access side that we have, we push the green box within back and forth. And we get the temporary wall at the top side or get the temporary wall at the bottom side. Ooh, nice. What is this? What the heck is happening? All right, so there's recursive box within itself, but the box is only 3 by 3. It's a very small recursive box. So very tight maneuvering. Gotta be very careful not to start an infinite loop, or may start a paradox. Whoa! What? Ha! Okay, so we're in a gray box. There's no recursion in the gray box. We need to get 6 boxes to fill this area and then go here. But there is a green box within the gray box, and inside the green box are 8 recursive copies of itself. The green box has 8 recursive copies of itself. I just ate one. I just pushed one into the other one, and then we get one out. How do I get more out now? Oh my. Oh, whoa. I just got another one out. I don't know how I did that though. How did I do that? How do I get more out now? Oh, I just got another one. I'm gonna have to uneat some, sure, but wait. Where am I? Are these clones? I don't know how to explain this one. I really don't know how to explain this one. I think we are Dej? I kind of think we might be oh, wait, how did I do that? Oh, wait. Oh, because, okay, I kind of understand. Basically, the objective is to get the recursive boxes in the middle column. Because once they're in the middle column, then I can push them out. Right? And you see what I just did there? There were no boxes, no recursive boxes in the middle column, and then I moved up here, and then I moved to the left, and I got a box into the middle column. And I also got behind a box, which allowed me to push 2 more boxes out. And now we should be good. And I did that by basically getting my Patrick into this square and moving left. Because I can't, the first priority, when I move left, the first priority is to push the Parabox to the left of me towards the left. But there's a wall behind it, so it can't push. And it also can't eat anything. So the third priority is that I enter the box, the Parabox. I enter the Parabox, which is a clone of itself. Or I don't know about yeah, it's a clone of itself. There are clones inside clones. All these light green boxes are clones of this dark green box. And so I entered the clone, which then put me into the dark green box, which pushes the old clone that was in this position to the center column. Very, very confusing. The inner recursion doesn't have the gray walls. It does, I think. I think it does. I mean, the gray walls are never in any of the green boxes. They're only outside of the green boxes, like adjacent to the green boxes. Okay. Ooh, Flip. New world called Flip. It's like a clone, except it's flipped? Yeah. Except it's not a clone? I think it's not a clone, it's just like a recursive. A recursive, but flipped. It's a recursive, but flipped recursion. What the hell? Okay, I'm so confused. All right, so I push this mirrored version down. I exit the right side of my I exit the right side of the box that I'm in, which exits the left side of the mirror, and then I walk to the right, which causes the one in my mirror to walk to the left, which doesn't do anything. And then I exit to the left, and then I go under and push it up. Okay, so it's basically, how do I think about this? It's like recursion, but instead of every single copy being the exact copy of itself, every other copy is the exact copy of itself, and every even copy is an exact copy of itself. Every odd copy is like a mirrored copy of it. Right? Kind of? Spicy recursion. Sure. Okay. I can't go out this way. I can go in this way. Oh my god. Okay, in this way, up this way, out this way, to the left, and in this way, up. The controls look so weird. And then we have to go out the right, and then push right, and then go up. The controls flip when you go out of a mirrored recursion, or go into a mirrored recursion. You were trying to go right before, and then, like, going right before, like, yeah, it's kind of really messes with my brain. Okay. What exactly is the problem here? If I just do this? Oh, because I push it. What? So how do I not push, but transfer? And that has to be the very last step. I flipped a box. Oh my god, it doesn't just mirror me. I flipped a box. I flipped 2 boxes now. Now it goes the other way, and I can do it this way against the wall. Oh, my head. My head. So, do I need to rethink how I understand the mirror mechanic? Spicy recursor can change the fabric of reality. Basically, everything inside the odd numbered boxes are... Wait, what? Oh, you see, in the big purple box that I'm in, the 2 boxes are in the bottom left corner. But in the mirrored box, the 2 boxes are in the bottom right corner. Does this make any fucking sense? Does this actually make sense to you guys? Oh my god. A little bit. If I just hold right, if I hold D on my keyboard, this is what happens. This is what happens if I hold D on my keyboard. I go in the mirror box, and then I go out of the mirror box, and I go in the mirror box, and I go out of the mirror box. I have to remember all the previous concepts from previous streams. Yeah, it makes it definitely hard. Especially since sometimes I don't play this game for like a week. Change in orientation happens because the passover holds the original properties, but the environment is now mirrored. Sure. Okay. I'm so confused. What's happening here? Okay, so the blue box that I am in is not a recursion of the purple box, but the purple box has a recursive mirrored version inside of itself. Okay, we did it, right? We had to go through it twice. We did it. I need to understand this concept. So it starts in the right orientation. It starts in the right orientation, but in order for me to get it off the right-hand wall, I have to push it in here. And then in order for me to get behind it, I have to push it through the mirror, which then flips it so it's in the wrong orientation. And I gotta just push it through the mirror again, which flips it into the right orientation. Okay, that makes sense. 3 boxes, got mirror recursion here with an open bottom. So this certainly has to go this way, right? And then this also needs to be mirrored. And then this is correct. Something like this. So this box goes here. Then this box goes... This goes inside of this box. Which then this goes inside of this box. Transfer. And then transfer. Okay. Oh. We are in a mirrored recursive box. Holy smokes, yeah. We need to end up here. We need to mirror this, I think. And don't mirror this. Push this in. Oh, but then. Oh, it's. Wait. This is a mirror of itself? No, it's not. Why is it doing this little flash thing? Why does it have... What? Oh, it just shows that it's a mirrored version. All the mirrored version boxes have this swipe effect, whereas the non-mirrored versions don't have the swipe effect. Right? I'm wondering what... Oh my lord. I'm surprised you didn't notice that earlier. I mean, I noticed the swipe effect, but I didn't really notice when a box gets the swipe effect. How do I navigate this corner? Like, once it goes here, it's kind of stuck. I think we need to move Spicy Box, but Spicy Box is in a corner. Not really possible to move Spicy Box because it's in a corner. And in order to move we can't eat Spicy Box because the 2 edges that we can push it from are both open. The 2 edges that we can eat it from are both open, so it'll prioritize going into the Parabox over eating it? Wait, that makes sense? Shouldn't it be prioritizing eating the box? Wait, I'm confused. No. So like the first priority is to push it. The first priority is to push it, we can't push it. The second priority is to eat it, which, to me, we should be eating this box now. If we can't push the purple box to the left, we try to eat the purple box with the green box. No, I guess, okay, I have my priorities wrong. First priority is to push. Second priority is to... First priority is to push the purple box to the left. Second priority is to push the green box into the purple box, and then the third priority is to eat the purple box with the green box, and then the fourth priority It's not really a fourth priority, but like to enter the purple box. Entering the purple box is, with my Patrick, is after all of those. After pushing, eating, and yeah, after pushing and eating is enter. It's a little bit different when I'm trying to go in myself versus when I'm trying to push something in. Okay. What's the idea here? The idea is like, we want this corner, right? We want this piece to the right. What we want is actually, what we want is this piece inside this piece. From inside the right side of this piece. That's what we want. How do I do that? I think what we need to do is we need to flip both of these pieces and use this wall to push that inside of this piece and then flip it again. And now I have what I want. That piece inside this piece, and then we go this way. So the problem, the big obstacle was we want this piece inside this piece, but there's no left wall to push it against. The only left, we basically want this, right? But the only left wall that we can push it against is at the very top of the map in the corner, and it'll get lost. I can't recover it from this corner. So because there's no left wall to push it against, but there is a right wall to push it against. Thank you, Dryad. Thank you for the raid. We are playing some giga big brain Patrick's Parabox right now. We're trying out, experimenting with, messing our brains with this new concept, this new mechanic called mirror. And so we use the right wall here to push that into this green Parabox, and then we go back through the mirrored effect to get here. Oh. How was your stream, Ethne? Did you, like, you were in my chat. Were you in my chat while you were streaming earlier? We've got a mirrored clone. So you streamed twice then. What is happening here? We've got regular recursion, and then we've got a mirrored clone. So we just push all these through, and then push all these through again. And wait. I was in your chat earlier, then I closed your stream. Okay. What? So that's a clone. This is a clone because when I come out the bottom, I don't come out the clone. I only come out the original. So I want to flip this one, the bottom one. And I want to flip this one. I don't want to flip the middle one. So this flips, then I push it back out. I don't want to flip the middle one. So I gotta flip it twice. Push this one back out. And then we flip this one again. Is this right? Yes. This is right, but I now have them in a different order. No. I just need to... I need to get this down one more. Then push this out. Push this back in. Push this out. Oh man, okay. Fudge. How do I... Something's wrong with the order. I need this to be on the bottom, and I need this to be on the top. So I think it needs to be like this, and then I need to get this... Wait, no. Go through, mirror all of these, then get this out first, and go through here, come out this way. That's done. And then I need to mirror this one, push that out, push this away, go, that's done. And then I need to mirror this and push that out. That's done. Woo! It worked. Transfer, 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 transfer. We got him. Whoa, what is happening here? What is even happening? So these are all clones? We're dead. We're already dead. We're stuck forever. Each one of these corners, each one of these paraboxes in the four corners are clones of the one in the top row. Once we go in, we can never come back to the bottom section. So I guess this probably needs to be flipped, right? And then this one also needs to be flipped. And then this one needs to not be flipped. Okay. Wait, fuck. Okay. Wait, what? Shit. Something's messed up here. I need to... What? So I can... Oh no. Undo. So... that has to go there. It's like this. There, we did it. Transfer, transfer, transfer. We did it. Whew. Ah. All right. Pushed red down too soon. No, I had the order of the two green boxes mixed up. They were backwards. Okay. We've got recursion and a cloned mirror. This box here is a regular recursion. This box up here is a clone and a mirror. Oh, bro. Oh, bro. Now I turned the regular recursion box into a mirrored recursion box. What? Do you need me to show you that again? We're in a purple box. It has a recursive box of itself, which is this one here. It's a regular recursion. It's the exact same copy of itself. This one up here in this corner is a clone and a mirror of itself at the same time. So what will happen is if we enter the clone, it'll teleport us to the real one. and we enter the mirrored version of the clone, it'll teleport us to the... Right? We enter the mirrored version of the clone, so we're entering from the right, we're coming in from the left on the actual one. And then that allows us to push the regular clone box away from the edge. And then we push the clone box into the mirrored... No, we push the regular recursive box into the mirrored clone, and it changes that box into now a mirrored recursive box, so that we can put it in this position and then exit out the right side to the exit. This tracks. All right, what do we got here? We have 2 boxes that we need to fill. We have a regular old do-nothing green box, and we have a regular recursive box of ourselves. And then we have the clone mirror again in the top left corner. So, to me, all we gotta do is, this is gonna be the end. This is gonna be one of the last steps. Have the clone, no, sorry, not the clone, the regular recursive box here. And then we exit this way. And we'll win. But before we do that, we have to get the green box into this corner. And the green box can't be pushed into that corner because of this peg. So the way we're going to do it is we're going to mirror our recursion so that the exit points to the right, and then get the green box in there. Then we unmirror our recursion box. We unmirror it and get here, and then we do what we were talking about. Nice, easy. Easy peasy peasy. Any questions? Plain box seems pathetic at this point in this game. Okay, we've got... This is a little bit of a different setup. We've got a clone box that's not a mirror. And we've got a recursive box that is a mirror. What happens if we do this? We still get a recursive box that is a mirror. Right, it doesn't mirror because it's not. So if so the thing is, I bet if we push the regular clone box through the mirrored recursion, we'll get a mirrored clone box. I was right. Now we have a mirrored clone box. And using the mirrored clone box, we will mirror our recursive mirror, which will turn it into a non-mirrored recursive box, which then we will put here and then exit. Hey, Moshcraft. I thought Baba Is You was getting complicated. I would say that so far, you know, I finished Baba Is You, and I'm only 6 hours into Patrick's Parabox. I would say so far Baba Is You still harder. It's still harder than this. I guess this game has like wacky mechanics, but Baba Is You also has like really, really wacky outside of the box thinking mechanics. I feel like these mechanics are actually more straightforward. Mirror, mirror on the wall. They are kind of flashy, but they're actually more straightforward. They're more logical. Okay, we have 2 boxes that we need to fill. One here next to the exit, and one inside the red Parabox. We have a recursive, and we have a clone mirror. What did I just do? Okay. We are gonna Whoa. Okay, what did I just do? I just used the clone mirror as a barrier. Like, you see, the red box is the barrier to itself. More intuitive, just a bit more mind-bendy visually, yeah. There's no barrier to the right side of our box. but we put the clone there, the mirrored clone there, and we made ourselves our own barrier. That's really trippy. We made ourselves our own barrier, and now we put that here. No mirror paradox, yeah. Can I get the rundown on what this new level entails? Last time I was here was for green clones. Hey, Reflect. Yeah, so since the green clone level, we've done a few worlds. So this was the green clone level, right? And clone, as you should know, is that if you go into a clone box, you basically teleport to the real box. You go into a clone box and you teleport to the real box and you're outside. So like you go into the clone box, or you can push something into the clone box, it teleports to the real box, and then you push it out the real box. New mechanics after that are transfer, which is all about transferring from one Parabox into another. So you push this out of that, you put that here. So we've got two Paraboxes next to each other. We enter this first blue Parabox and we can transfer to the other Parabox. We can transfer from left to right because we can't push this box to the right, but we cannot transfer back from right to left because we're able to push that box to the left. You're here for this one too. Okay, cool. Then after the transfer mechanic, we have open. Yeah, and like when you enter and exit Paraboxes, you try to enter through the middle of that row or column. So this open level is new that we just got today. It's not really a new mechanic, it's just a subset of puzzles, I would say. So basically what this level is teaching you, this area is teaching you, is that you can create a pseudo barrier. So here, it's very simple. We just need to get into this orange box, right? But we can't get into the orange box because there's no bottom barrier. There's no barrier to the bottom side, so when we try to push down, it just keeps going out of our box, which creates an infinite loop because it's recursion. So the way we solve that is that we put the recursive box next to this peg, which creates this bottom barrier to our box. And then we can stop pushing the orange box and get into it instead. And this area, it combines that idea with also the transfer idea. There's a lot of transfer plus open together. So here, it's like, I could do the same thing, for example, like this, right? To create this fake bottom barrier, but I can't go in anymore because the opening is not in the center. The opening is like off center. So the solution is to put both of them together, like here, and then use the transfer mechanic to go from here to here. Since we cannot push the orange box down, it'll force the transfer instead. This was a short level. Flip, which is the one that we're on now, is pretty unique. It's a pretty unique mechanic. I think it's more unique than open. Flip is about recursion, but the recursive box mirrors left and right. It changes left and right with each other. So so this is a recursive box, but it's also a mirror. So when we exit our box to the right, it exits the mirror recursion box to the left. When we enter the mirror recursion box from the left side, it enters the regular box from the right. So this left and right are mirrored. So we can push this down and go out the right side to get out the left side of the mirror, so that we can get behind it and push it this way, and then exit this side to come out the right side, and then push it. This can get confusing so fast if it involves multiple boxes. Yeah, so like where we are in this world now, it's starting to combine the concepts of mirror, recursion, and clone, and open, right? It's kind of combining all those concepts right now. This is an open box where you need to create that barrier, but you create that barrier by utilizing the mirror mechanic. And then you do this and you push it off the edge like that. Okay. What do we got here? We've got 2 clones. Both of the clones are mirrored clones. And then we've also got a mirrored recursion. So we could change the recursion back to normal recursion. We could mirror this box. All we have to do is get inside this box. Thank you. You make it look so easy, by the way. You're welcome, Reflect. I think it's only making it... I'm only able to make it easy because I've already solved it. If I hadn't solved it yet, it would not look so easy. So first things first, I think we mirror this. Because I'm going to need it to be mirrored. Right? And then we basically do what we did with the other thing. Like, here, kind of? Except not really. Oh, what happened? Now I have regular recursion? Oh, man. What the fuck? What's happening? Oh, man. Okay, I think it's working. Maybe, no. Why doesn't it work? You need to use the big box in the center of the 2 mirrors. You think we need to use this? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it should be very similar to the concept of this. I just need to understand why the concept of this works. I had a regular recursion next to a mirrored clone to get this next to itself, right? So can we duplicate that? A regular recursion next to a mirrored clone. So to get a regular recursion, we got to push it through here. Next to a mirrored clone. Yes, right? We basically got it. Oh. Yeah. We didn't really use this box at this wall at all. It was just replicating what we did in the previous one, but with a different setup. Do that again, please. Okay. We need a regular recursion next to a mirrored clone. Right now we have a mirrored recursion, so in order to get a regular recursion, we gotta push the mirrored recursion through the mirrored clone, and now it's not a mirror anymore. You see there's no more flashy windshield effect. Swiping windshield effect thing. Now we have a regular recursion box. We put it next to the mirrored clone so that the square part, the square box, the gray square box is on the edge between the regular recursion and the mirrored clone. And then we can basically push this against itself. But I need to flip this first. So I push it through the other mirrored clone. And then we push it against itself. when we push to the right now, it cannot be pushed because it's up against itself, and it cannot be eating anything, so it will allow us to enter it instead. That's how we artificially get the barrier to the right to enter the box. Okay. Hiring. We've got a mirrored recursion, not a clone. This one is fairly easy. We just have to go in like that, right? Makes more sense. Isolate the variables first and it gets easier, yes. So the difficulty here is, how do we get this? How do we get these two boxes? I need to get both of these two boxes, the red box and the mirrored recursion, into these two spaces, which is super weird. So, in the end, the red box has to go here. In the end, a mirrored version of the red box. Okay. Yeah, I can push the red box out like this. Like this. I can push it out like this. A mirrored version of the red box, in the end, needs to go here, so that I can enter from this side. And the mirrored recursion box needs to be here. Bruh. Oh my god. Okay, so I think in order, I have a challenge here is to how do we push this mirrored recursion box over to this half? Because once I push it on this column, I can't push it to the left, and once I go here, I can't push it to the left either. So we need to use the red box to move those things over. To move this thing over, we're gonna push the red box here, exit our recursion, and then go out this way. And now we're in a mirrored box, my brain. Okay. I think that's fine. How do I now get... Okay, I think now we do this. No, something's wrong. Now we do this, and then come back around, and then push this out again. Okay. Boom. 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 Okay. Nice one. Thank you, guys. We've got 2 boxes to fill and an exit. We've got 3 boxes. So 2 of these 3 boxes need to go into these spots. Once there's a box here, it's going to kind of block our way. So this box probably needs to be the mirrored recursion box. What if I push a mirrored recursion box outside of itself? Oh, I can't. I can't because my big head is blocking the way. So then what if I push... What if I push, this in here? Then I go... What the fudge did I just do? That doesn't seem right. Now I'm kind of stuck. Okay, so what if I exit this? If I exit this now, I come out here, I push this down, and I'm in a mirror. Why am I in a mirror? Okay, because it's a mirrored recursion. Okay, because it's a mirrored recursion. But has this accomplished anything? I don't think this has accomplished anything. Wait, why did it flip, but when I go out this way, it doesn't flip? I can redo that, right? I can redo that by doing that again. Now I'm back to the original box. So why does that mirror my entire perspective, whereas just going out here does not mirror my entire perspective? But if this box is in another box, it mirrors my entire perspective. But does it really make a difference other than just mirroring everything? I don't know if it really makes a difference. Is it bad if you enter the mirror box by pushing it against a red wall? Saying like this and then going in? This? If you enter the mirror box by pushing it against a red up. Push what up? Go in the red box, push it up more, and then go in this way. I mean, it's kind of bad. Now you cannot recover the recursive box. Now the recursive box is in the corner, you can't recover it ever again. And pushing stuff into the corner is typically bad. It's a downside, it's not an upside. Eventually, so I'm restarting. Eventually, I need this box here, I think, but just flipped. I don't know if I can flip it though, because I don't have like a recursive clone mirror. I only have itself. Okay, wait. What if we did... Oh, wait. Okay, what if we did... What if we did that? So now we made this pair of clones a mirror. Oh, yeah, I think this might work now. How do I get this off the border now? Huh? I think that's what we need to do. We need to push one of these red boxes into this box. But I have to do it in such a way that it doesn't get trapped on the edge. So what if we did this like so? Now it's not trapped on the edge. We have this clone that's trapped on the edge, which is not too big of a deal. And then now we push this into a corner. We push this up, which mirrored this box. Okay, and then we exit and we come out. And now look what we've achieved. We've changed the mirrored recursion into a regular non-mirrored recursion. And now we can push this out and go here. Holy. Oh. What? What the heck? My god, you still remember Reflect. 152 IQ incoming. Oh, thank you. Alright, what do we have? We have one box that we need to push here, and we have to get inside this red box to the exit. We've got a mirrored recursion. A mirrored recursion in the corner, which we can't really move. So I think the idea is like... What's the idea? My visualization of the final solution is like we get this red box the way it is now into this box, into the green box in this center square, and then we push this green box all the way down, enter the center square, go around, push this red box out, and go here and go into the exit. That seems like a very viable solution. All we have to do, the only thing that stands in our way is figure out a way to get the red box into the green box. The red box is kind of stuck right now. Like it's hard to get it out. The only thing we could go like, can we go here? You enter the mirror or put a box inside it. Yes, you can enter the mirror and you can put a box inside it, yes. Okay, I think I understand. I think it's like this, then push it here, and then push it out. Easy. Easy. Wait, fuck. This is in the wrong orientation. Oh, shit. God damn it. We made progress, yes. We made progress, but... Okay, then we push it out this way. Then we do it again. Now it's a mirrored version going inside of a mirrored version, and now it is in the right orientation. Now we can say easy. Woohoo! Oh, ASCII. Alright. Oh, wow. The forward slash must mean mirror. Okay, so this is basically the same game, but instead of visual graphics to represent what is what, we have ASCII characters to represent what is what. We are the pink P, that's Patrick. There's two boxes going on here. There's a purple box that's labeled 1. There's a red box that's labeled 2. The red box is a Parabox that does not have an entrance, that only has one entrance near the bottom left corner. We're going to need to transfer. We're going to need to do a transfer to get in. All we need to... Oh, fuck. Went into infinity up here. I don't know why that happened. You hate this? Okay, that's also infinity. The one... So what's going on here? In our purple box, there is a mirrored version of the second box. There's a mirrored version of box number 2. There's a mirrored clone of box number 1. And there's a regular recursion of box number 1. Now we've rescued the regular recursion. Is 2 in the void? No, it's not. What do I need to do? I think I need to push both of these through the mirror again. And then I need to put it like this. And then I should be able to go here to transfer. Holy. Anybody get that? Anybody follow along with what just happened? So I needed to mirror both the 1 and the 2 so that I need to mirror both the 1 and the 2 so that it would be up against the wall on the left side of the purple box rather than on the right side of the purple box, because there's no wall on the right side of the purple box. You're following Mr. Skywalker, yeah. If they're mirrored, then I can use the left wall as a barrier to transfer from 1 to 2. But if they're not mirrored, there's no right wall to use as a barrier to transfer from 1 to 2. That's... Alright. Got him. Cycle. Wonder how many more worlds there are. Looks like there's still another pretty big world after this. I'm gonna stop here, pretty much. I'm gonna take a peek at the new mechanic, and then we'll save the rest for next stream. How many worlds are there? I don't know. Cycle. Oh, so it's like recursion. I see. But I can only exit at a certain... I can exit here, push this in, and then cycle this, then go in. So all of these levels are like this. If I push to the left, I'm just like... That's... If I push to the left, that's gonna get stuck there forever, and then I can no longer cycle that. I want to push this one to the left, and then come out this way and enter this. What? Okay, so I gotta push the recursion. I gotta push the recursion one into the correct row. And then I can cycle... too much. I can cycle this, and then push that to the correct row, and cycle this, and then push that to the correct row, or column, and cycle this. This is kind of easy so far. It's just about wrapping your head around the cycle mechanic, but it's very intuitive physically. It's like you've got different... It's like one of those locks. It's like one of those locks that you just have to flip to the right number, right? There's like 3 or 4 digits. In this case, 3 digits. And your password, your code to your lock is 123. But it's currently like 789. And you just gotta take the 9 and roll it up to the 3, take the 8, roll it up to the 2, and take the 7 and roll it up to the 1. And that's what we just did. Can you redo it quickly? Yeah. So we move the recursive box into the 3rd column, and we come up here and push this up, which then pushes everything up one cycle, then push this up again. So what's happening is like I'm pushing the entire column up, which then pushes the yellow box at the top of the column outside the recursive box. Sorry, my hand is probably, my finger is probably blocking the camera, but we push the yellow box outside the recursion, so it then lands at the very bottom of the column again. And so everything's getting shifted up. And then we just do that until the yellow box is lined up, and do that again until the yellow box is lined up, and do that 2 more times until the yellow box is lined up, and then we walk through the tunnel with a bunch of transfers. Maybe this world will be fast. Maybe I can do it very quickly. Fun, yeah. Why is it not in position originally? Does that have something to do with anything? If I do that now I'm cycling. We can obviously push this up, but... Oh, and then we push this up so that it blocks and no longer cycles. It's teaching us that we can position the recursion so that we can turn on the cycle and then turn off the cycle. Interesting. Okay. Okay, and then now that we have the yellow exit box in the bottom position, we push the recursion. It's like a Pez dispenser, yes. And then we push the recursion all the way over here. Oh, wait, this doesn't work. I can't push down. I was going to push down on this and have it come out. Okay, so then the other way. When it's at the top, when it's at the very top, we come over here and we push one Pez out of the dispenser. And we can go in. There we go. Good analogy. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. We're gonna stop here. I don't have a lot of time. Oh, I need to go. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was a lot of fun. GG's. Patrick's Parabox was really good. Getting better and better too. Went well today. Fairly well, I guess. Nilfgaard struggled a little bit at the beginning, but then we started playing better decks. It was good. Best idea for a relationship: husband versus wife. Whoever can solve it faster gets to decide the finances. Oh, I'm sure that'll turn out great. Thanks for streaming. Thank you for watching, Pinhead Larry and Reflect and Mr. Skywalker and everybody else who's lurking. Appreciate you guys for watching, following, subscribing, supporting the channel, being here. We will be back on Monday. Probably no streams over the weekend, but we'll be posting some YouTube videos of Gwent content, as well as uploading more of our single player playthrough VODs to our new second YouTube channel. In case you haven't heard about it yet, I've started a new second YouTube channel for the variety game VODs, since Twitch highlights are being limited to 100 hours. And it's a process. It's going to be a slow process to upload all the VODs onto that channel. But we have a good start so far with Case of the Golden Idol, Outer Wilds, I think. I'm currently doing Kena, Bridge of Spirits. And we have, I think, the Balatro playthrough there as well. Yeah. I'm uploading them. Oh, they upload out of order. Yeah, that's possible, but is that really annoying? I don't know if I can fix that for the old stuff that's already been uploaded, but I can try to upload them to make sure they upload in order for future stuff. Or I can make a playlist. I could also make a playlist so that you could just like play the playlist so that in the playlist it'll be hopefully in order. Maybe we could do something like that. Playlist is the move. Okay. Cool. Thank you guys so much. You upload very efficiently while still being able to stream multiple times at 6-hour intervals. Respect. Thank you. Yeah, I hope I can keep it up. GG's, and thanks for your support. Good night, everybody. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.